So today we are at W J Carpenter. We are livestock haulers and we're in Arapahoe, Nebraska.
We actually bought our first truck in 1988 and we incorporated in 92. There was demand and we tried to fill the demand, and that's kind of how it just kind of progressed.
Colby and I have been a part of it for 20 years. We grew up in the business. We have 14 trucks, 20 trailers. We haul mostly for Cargill. We make sure our equipment's up so we don't have a lot of breakdowns. We do almost everything we can here. Greasing them, changing oil, tires, brakes.
My favorite part about trucking is going to different places, different scenery, getting to meet new people, interact with them.
Not many jobs you get to go see the plains, the mountains, Texas, all in 1 week.
BQAT is part of our operation every day on how we drive, how we handle our animals, to loading, unloading, moving the cattle in pens. It's an everyday deal for us and people that work with us to also help them learn how to handle cattle better.
We knew in 2007 that the cattle had outgrown the equipment. People had really been focusing on genetics, and they had increased that potential for cattle. Before we had 1,150 pound heifer, 1,250 pound steer were done. You know, they were done. Well, now all of a sudden these cattle had the genetics to go to 1,500 pound steers.
And so you have to adapt. You can't, I mean you can, but running trailers that they designed 50 years ago the same way, cattle are bigger now. So you have to adapt with change. What we've done to make our trailers safer for the animals is we have raised and lowered our decking and our floors. You know, the ramps goes down to the floor, there's no jumping, and putting the ramp against the wall. It eliminates so much bruising. Opens the trailer up, nice for the cattle to flow in, flow out. So that was a big thing.
You know, I tell you now, we have a trailer that has no pinch points. If they're loaded right with good handling principles, there's really not much risk for bruising.
BQAT has given everybody the same guideline. Here's how we want you to do it. This is how you should do it. We go through training every year.
It's very simple to get BQAT certified. They make it very accessible.
I see BQA's involvement in the beef industry just skyrocketing. I mean, it's leveling the playing field at the feedlots for transport, at the packing houses. I see it never stopping. I don't think it'll ever go away. I think the one misconception for people is that we don't care and we're in too big of a hurry for the next load, and we're go, go, go all the time, load them as heavy as you can load them. But for us, it's all about that load. Let's get that load done and then we'll move on to the next one.
It's all about the animal. We can't do any of this without the animal. It's the only ingredient we have that we can't do it without. We got a hold of something bigger than just ourselves, you know. And we do have, people want to know more. They want to know more about where it came from, how it's handled, how do we treat it. You know, if you want to know how people are treating your animals, come ask them. Walk up to these guys at the truck stop. They're approachable. I don't have anybody that's not approachable. And they would be tickled to death to tell you what they do and how they do it and what they have to do it with.
As livestock haulers, we are moving billboards for the beef industry, and we take pride in that. That's why we have redesigned our trailers for better quality of the animal. That's why we take care of our equipment. We want people to know that we are out there to take care of the cattle.